There's your boy Vlad doing what he do. He just doing that thing he do. Once again, Vlad is in a situation where he is the what you would call aggressor. NLE Choppa never was speaking to DJ Vlad at all. Never was speaking to this man. And he decided to take the academics route and put himself out in the world this way. This was very poorly executed, very poorly done. I don't understand it, to say the least. But I will say this. Vlad, once again, is doing exactly what I told people he was going to do and what he's all about. He's been exposing himself more and more as to what he's about. Making money off of the young culture, bleeding this generation dry, sabotaging other creators on YouTube. He is responsible for all of it. Yeah, sabotaging this live stream right now. But don't worry, the truth will always get out. Because all we're doing is reporting the truth. Once again, this person is attacking NLE Choppa, a young black artist, to try to provoke him to do something crazy. Absolutely. Things have gotten so out of hand that when can this Jewish man, who's supposed to be a reporter, do what he's been doing now? Now, this goes back to about a month ago when Justin Bieber got his medical condition. Remember, Justin Bieber had his face sagging at one point, and he said that NLE Choppa could heal Bieber's face paralysis that he had. And once he made that statement, yeah, he posted that he did an interview, I think at Hot 97, which I don't understand. Why is Vlad posting Hot 97? Why don't you just post DJ Vlad stuff, right? But he posts Hot 97 when NLE's talking about him healing the face paralysis of uh, Justin Bieber. Then he told you to stop posting him. Then he said he wouldn't oblige what he did. Then, he called him a chump, a Negro. NLE Choppa did. And then Vlad comes back, says the chump who claimed he could cure cancer. And then Choppa said, and did. And this was going back to 2000 last year when NLE Choppa became this herbalist. And he said he can cure a number of diseases using alternative medicine. And then Vlad comes out, you didn't cure it. You actually cure has level 3 of clinical trials associated along with it, with peer reviews of the outcome. You have none of it. All you did was tweet that you cured someone. Then NLE Choppa attempted to stop Vlad's, talked about his journalistic and his career as a journalist, saying, you're a culture vulture. You make money off us and don't F with the people. You're a police A. So Vlad comes back, you're a snake oil salesman. This year you claim you have herbs that replace Brazilian butt lifts and breast implants. Last year you claimed you could cure herpes, gonorrhea, and chlamydia. You're a fraud. So, all of this has been going on for over a month, right? Isn't Vlad supposed to be a journalist? Why are you taking the academic route? That's something DJ academics do. That's some stupid stuff he does. I thought you were a journalist. I thought all you do is ask questions. That doesn't look like you're asking questions to me. That looks like you're trying to incite something out of an artist. Is this how you get interviews? Yeah, so exactly. It's so stupid. All of it is so stupid. But instead of trying to do what's best for the community, like he said, this Vladimir Putin looking B word is in the way yet again. Vlad starts it right off talking about a snake oil salesman who claimed he reversed cancer using his $125 bottle of Miracle Cure. Just tried to buy a Vlad TV interview. This is how these guys operate. Chopper fired back, said, "Oh my mama." Vladimir Putin looking B. Vlad replied, how am I lying when I never said I was talking about you? He said, you're not the snake oil salesman out there lying about curing cancer with fake overpriced herbs, wannabe NBA young boy looking B word. Man, you talking like a rapper, dog, not like a journalist. That's not sounding like a rapper to me. I mean, like a journalist. That sounds like a rap artist. Why are you trying to provoke a young black artist from the streets to come at you? Why are you trying to provoke a young black artist to come after you? Aren't you supposed to be a journalist? Now you're trying to take the academics route. Make yourself hot by dissing artists, but claiming all you do is ask questions and you a journalist. All you doing is provoking a young black artist to try to do something violent to you so you can go to the police and say, oh, he threatened me. When you were sitting here provoking this young black man who was not bothering you, who wasn't even thinking about you. You did this. You came out there, and yet and still, all of these young black people are going to run the Vlad platform and trying to do all of these things. For what? He can't do nothing for you. You're not going to boost your career with him. All he's doing is going to make money off of you. And that's that. So guess what, Vlad? I'm making money off you. I'm going to talk about you every week. I'm going to make money off you, chump. You could try to block the videos, streams, and all that. I'm still going to make money off you, chump. Because you're a punk. Now I see what you really are. You're a punk. Go run behind academics, another clown, just like you. He don't charge for interviews. This dude's a liar. Everything about him's a lie. All this do is prove you're a liar. That's all this does is prove DJ Vlad is a liar. All you do is ask questions and interview people. All you doing is trying to provoke NLE Choppa to come after you. Why you keep trying to poke this man? So now you're a gangster now, right? You're a pathetic excuse as a man. With all the tragedies that has happened with hip hop artists that you interview, the majority of them you've interviewed are deceased. You don't have the respect. You don't have the courtesy to say, what am I doing in a Twitter war poking this man and approaching this guy who's from the streets, and I'm going to provoke this guy to try to do something and put him in a corner where he's going to have to do something to me, the journalist. And all you want to do is interview him. That's it. And when he said he got nothing but warm hugs for you, and you said, why? Wait, you can come see me on Vlad TV, face to face, whenever. You're man enough to do it. All you gonna do is call the police, call your security, so they can try to gun down another black man that you instigated. Is that what you want? You want that on your resume? With all that's going on in the world, you want that on your resume? You think it's wise to instigate another black artist? Hmm. No, he does not. He does not care about them at all. I don't know. They might be showing an ad right now. Y'all let me know. If y'all seeing an ad right now, let me know. So then I'll wait and get back to what I was saying. Okay. Now, well, most people don't understand is that you're dealing with a lot of people that don't appreciate certain complexities of what's going on. You know, is YouTube controlled by the government? I would say they have a lot of influence. No, a lot of people Yeah, no notifications were sent out. But NLE Choppa never started a conversation with DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad decided that he wanted to get involved in a situation in which NLE Choppa was talking about. Now, here's the thing. Why didn't you try to set up an interview with him? Are you a journalist or aren't you a journalist? Hmm? Are you a journalist or aren't you a journalist? And hit the like button in response to that, please. Good people. Because I don't understand why you are so involved in ripping down the black community and making the money off of it and trying to act like you isn't. I have a problem with that because you're trying to goat a young black artist into a Twitter beef with you. Hmm? Now, this man was not bothering you. This man wasn't bothering you at all. And you chose, in your infinite wisdom, to try to tear this man apart. You started it. You could lie all you want, Vlad. And the evidence proves last month you started it. And you started it again today. Talking about, I didn't mention your name. Saying all the stuff you said about him a month ago. He knew you was talking about him. So everything you do affects your credibility as what you claim you are. You're not a journalist. You're the snake oil salesman. You're trying to sell that you're a journalist. All you is somebody who's bleeding the culture. That's all you're doing. You're bleeding the culture, trying to make people believe you care. You don't care about nothing but yourself. You don't do anything for the people that you make all this money off of. All you do is brag about all the business deals you did. We're going to go all through your life. And don't worry, I'm going to continue to make money off of you, Vlad. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to make money off you. Yeah, you keep doing something stupid, and I'm going to keep making money off you. I'm going to keep exposing the world and telling them the truth. Should have left me alone. Now you're going to have to exert all your power and to try to take me down now. You've had ample chances to fix this, but you chose to take another route. And I'm okay with that. But you got some explaining to do. Why you trying to destroy a young black artist's career because he doesn't want to interview with you? You gonna have to explain why you are coming after a young black artist when it's really no concern of yours what he's selling anyway. Any products he sell, that's no concern of yours. You are supposed to be a journalist. You could report it. But when he don't like you and don't want you to post anything on him, there must be a reason why. Do you know what that reason is, sir? I don't think you do. I mean, I think you do. Mostly artists who do an interview with you, they don't like you very much. I don't like Doja Cat, but I saw what happened with Doja Cat. You and Doja Cat had a situation because she wanted you to take down an article, an interview rather, and you posted it and tried to ignore her and wasn't going to do it, and then she cursed you out. But hey, that was an interview. This was not an interview. This has nothing to do with an interview. You decided to attack this man via social media a month ago, and he came back and responded to you. Then it died off. Then you came back again today, doing some more sideline BS. And he came right back talking about you again. This is something I would expect from academics. Now you're trying to be academics. So if you're so far ahead of everybody, why you keep trying to do the same things that the other people that you're supposed to be bigger than are doing? Aren't you supposed to be bigger than these guys? Aren't you supposed to be the DJ Vlad? Why are you taking these garbage tactics and these basically dime store tactics to try to make a point? Oh, he's already tried to do that. He tried to shut down the stream. He's blocked notifications. He's done all of it, which only makes me more dangerous. Because when you do that, I will spend time after time to make sure you understand I don't care about the hits and views. I care about the actual message. I care about the point. And I will exhort every resource I have. If you cross me, you've created something that you don't want. And that's what he did. He created something he don't want to deal with. He can't respond to me in any way because everything that I'm saying is true. He knows it to be true. What's up, Jonathan? Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate the love and support. Well, he thought he was slick. See, that was the thing. He thought he was slick. By trying to sabotage our channel, by trying to use all of these techniques, because he's a software engineer. So trying to use all these methods is only going to backfire on him. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. We've seen guys like this come in this industry, exploit African Americans, people from his community, exploit us to make their money while they go to their homes and never have to deal with anything that has to do with our community. They don't donate, they don't even build up the community or anything, they just take. We've seen it all the time. They build stores in your neighborhood, right? But they don't live over there. Merchant thieves. They build a supermarket in your neighborhood, build a laundromat, a store, all these things, and they take money right out of the hood and don't put any money back into it. And they go back to their neighborhoods. Right? Go to any black neighborhood. I guarantee you will find a Chinese restaurant. They don't just have them in Chinatown or where they live. They have them in every neighborhood you live. There's a Chinese restaurant, right? Go look at these store owners. A lot of these store owners are Jewish, right? Or not from your neighborhood. Right? And here's the so-called leader of urban media, right? That's what he called himself. The leader of urban entertainment and media, sitting here trying to provoke a young street artist into doing something to him. You keep poking this guy, challenging him like he's going to come and do something to you. So you can run to the police, so you can say, oh, I was attacked by an artist, all for the attention of hits and views. It's pathetic. This is what you call your platform. This is what you're promoting it to be. Is this it? I have a lot of friends that are Jewish. This is not an attack on Jewish people. We're stating facts. So tell us, what's the truth here? Why are you taking this route to provoking a young black artist, which most of these artists who are dead and deceased are on your platform? You've interviewed a lot of artists who are no longer here anymore. And because they have a very short turnover rate, you love to have those interviews so you could repost them and say, his last interview was with me. It's people like Vlad that make this thing look retarded, that lets you know that hip hop is at its lowest point when people have to turn to this individual who calls himself a journalist and exploits all of these artists on his platform. and people keep running over there. I'm not going to tell people what to do. It just don't make sense to me. And to see the young people are wisening up from going and using this guy, because he will never have Drake be sitting down with him. He'll never have Jay-Z sitting down with him. He'll never have Nas sitting down with him. He'll never have these artists sitting down next to him. He won't have Rihanna. He won't have none of the A-list stars. He won't have any of these guys. He's a what you would call a slum guy. Kanye West, they won't sit down with him. What they would sit down with DJ Vlad for? So he's not as big as he's trying to make himself out to be. He's only big in the minds of y'all on social media because y'all believe that this guy is the end all be all because he gets a lot of views on social media because of his platform and YouTube views and these interviews he's allowed to get. Former and anybody who's an informant for the federal government. Do you think I want to be interviewed by that clown? Exactly. We have got to get things back right. That's why the hip hop community is all messed up. This is why all of these things that you're talking about now is screwed up without a fraction of a doubt because people have seen basically the worst of it. Yeah, well, when people start doing the things that they're supposed to do, then we'll start seeing artists grow. But when you start seeing this fraud walk around here and continue to take advantage of people that we care about in the black community, our young black artists who are trying to find a way out without taking the life of people, instead of trying to keep these people alive and trying to say, hey, we need to, focus on this because this is important. We get culture vultures like Vlad who come in and try to promote the lives being taken from these young black artists that we want to keep around. I'm trying, Sister T. They using all their powers to sabotage me. No notifications going out, the whole nine. People do it all for a look. That's what they do it for. They do it for that look. They need that moment. Timothy Taylor, Sister T, go to YouTube, hit the support button that they got in there or feedback button and inform them that you're not getting notifications, and put my URL to my channel and said I'm subscribed to all, I've hit the notification bell, and I'm not getting my notifications. They don't want us to grow. I know, but that's what I'm saying. We got to do our due diligence first. See, if we don't do our part, then why can we say something to somebody else? Because I go in there fighting and arguing, like people ain't getting the notification. They say, well, they never said anything to us. See, if you take that option away from them, they ain't got no choice. Peace to the chat. Peace to everybody, man. They've done everything in their power to try to shut me down, sabotage the channel, whatever you want to call it. That's what they did. And they're working tirelessly to try to do it 24 hours a day. Well, that's because most of these people have YouTube on speed dial. Okay. So I want them to tell me why this is happening the way it is. Mm-hmm. Well, we try to tell people over and over again, or suggest to people what is the best route to go, to achieve these goals that you want to achieve. Um, Now, I'm chatting with YouTube about what's going on. Oh, Vlad's been doing a lot of talking. I'm gonna look into that, Mr. Sharp. Our problem has been going on for countless times. And one of the main problems that we have is some of these people who have relationships with YouTube, who's also video creators, and they have the power to come in and sabotage other people's channels, and that's a conflict of interest. So to me, they claim like, oh no, they don't have this problem at all. Now, it's not supposed to, it's unethical. It is an unethical practice when these type of tactics are being used when you're only speaking factual. I'm not sitting here making things up about the man. I'm not here speculating on the man. I'm speaking exact facts based on what they have put out in the public. So they can't say I'm spamming. They can't say I'm trolling. I'm not doing any of those things. I'm reporting on the human drama, what he's supposed to be doing. They can give me the runaround if they want to. I'm just going to document it all. Because I want everyone to understand what's happening here. Because this seems to be happening with a lot of African American creators. And that shouldn't be the case, especially when we're doing everything the right way. Why are we being punished? Why we're not being pushed the way we're supposed to be? Why we seem like it's a shadow ban is what they're calling it, when you haven't even violated anything, but yet you're not in the area you're supposed to be. It's baffling, confusing, and definitely not what YouTube is supposed to be about. Boosie's a grown man. He can do what he want to do. If he want to be associated with Vlad because it helps him, that's his decision. Like I said, I'm not here to tell everybody to walk away from Vlad. It's their decision as a man or a female. If you choose to go that route, you choose to go that route. I'm just not going that route anymore. I won't watch anything he put out. I'm done. I walked away. I'm not going to let you exploit African American people and for your own benefit, and then you try to act as if you're God and you can go around sabotaging people and doing things of that nature. So that's my decision as a man. I've made that decision. Other people could choose. We're just going to provide all of the facts. And if people want to say, hey, I'm done and I'm not going that way, that's perfectly fine. But I'll never tell another human being to go unsubscribe to somebody. No, that's your decision. I don't hijack people's decisions. To me, that's weak. Well, that's the DJ academics curse. When you're hanging around people like academics who have no self-awareness, they have no care for they have no care for the world that they live in. They have no desire to ever be a productive citizen or do anything for the general public. All they care about is themselves and the money they make. They'll cut any deal, take any check. They have no morals. So when people like that, they love to put those guys in charge. And the reason they love to put those guys in charge is because they know those guys are going to toe the line. Hit the like button for that. These guys are going to toe the line and do anything and sacrifice everything. And they want those guys. And they think they're special. They think they have a gift or talent that put them there. No, there's people way more talented than you who just had morals to say no. They had the fortitude to say, that's not good for us down the long run. No. So I might not be a mega star. I might not be on the top of the mountain. But what I'm not going to do is play your game and I'm gonna be super rich, but I have caused so much damage in our own communities to everybody hate me. Where could academics go? Really? Like, where could he go? He got all that money and have to stay in the house and duck his head. He can't go to a lot of neighborhoods. He can't go to a lot of towns. He can't go to places outdoors without security 24/7. Because of the type of things that he does, he causes so much division. People will be on his head. Academics was in LA to work only because Whack, his hired security, is there giving him protection. Come to LA, we got you. You one of us academics. Because he's the mule. You heard me tell that to Whack, didn't you? He's your mule. I know what he is. He your mule, and you gonna work him to death. He gonna keep doing the work for you. No, he good for business, and we gonna do business together. He gonna help you promote your no-name artist. But I know what he is to you. He's a mule. I just don't understand how people are promoting and cheering for a so-called journalist to be attacking a young black artist, knowing that young black artists in this entertainment business, especially being a rapper, their life expectancy is not very long. They're either dead or in jail. And you're trying to provoke a beef, with them, going back and forth with him, trying to incite what? Violence? Thanks for saying that, Jamil. Hit the send feedback button. Tell them that you've hit the notification bell and you're not getting your notifications. Now they just told me I got to send 3 people who haven't been getting their notifications. So let me see if that's something. YouTube just told me to send 3 URLs. Let me see if that's something I could do. Can I actually go to your page from here? I don't think I can right now. Let me see. But you got to make sure you subscribe to all notifications. Like you hit that notification bell. Oh yeah, that's Jamil. That's Rich Boy. Rich Boy. That's Jamil. Okay. All right, Sister T, hold on. I'm gonna send yours over there. Yeah, I know. They don't want to send out notifications. This is a problem that's fixable. I mean, it took them 3 months, 3.5 months to fix a notification issue of distributing my videos. Like, why would that take 3 months? Well, this is what people do. Well, I'm just really pointing out the things that Vlad is doing. If it's not my fault. He's choosing to do this and take this route. Vlad decided in his infinite wisdom to go ahead and target a young black artist. Why don't you use your top platform to go after the top artists in the game? Have an intelligent conversation. Why does everything got to be clickbaity or trying to allude to them going to jail or something goofy like that? Why does that always have to come up? To me, that's unsettling. And us as African Americans, we should definitely look into that and say, hey, this is not something that I'm interested in. Oh yeah, the Patreon version is already out for the Nick Cannon Kel story. It's only for Patreon. You won't see it on YouTube. You'll find out in detail. That's the Patreon version of it. A lot different, a lot more energy. Yeah, I've unsubscribed from Vlad. Um, I won't watch another one of his videos. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm finna get back over here, man. I'm gonna talking with YouTube right now with Google support. They wanted me to have you guys send proof that that you weren't getting the notifications, like showing a screenshot that you were subscribed to me and it hit the notification thing, which is crazy. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But I'm gonna get out of here. Don't forget my Cash App is Carcino if you want to support the page. Also, all you guys who are not getting notification, if you want to send the fact that you are subscribed and getting like that you did select all, screenshot that. I don't know how you gonna send it to me. If you're on my Patreon, you can send it to me there. So I'm gonna get out of here. Love, peace, and hair grease.